Hi there. I want to extend a sincere thank you to the staff members of Student Strengths Development for two things. The first is for all of your efforts in hosting the very first Learning Intensive. This was an event that was sold out and attended by colleagues from all over the country. The Strengths Ambassadors in particular were a bit of the darlings for that event. That was your coming out party. Anyway, it was so good that it was featured as the highlighted story in the national newsletter by Gallup called Strengths Insights. So congratulations on that. The second thing that I want to say thank you for is that to acknowledge that 1,687 students have taken Strengths Quest since July 1st. It's been a lot of work, a lot of class visits, a lot of walk-ins, but I truly do appreciate everything that you guys have done to advance strengths development at Kalamazoo Valley. And so, Christina, Melissa, and Zach, thank you.
Okay. I would like to sing the praises of Thomas French. Last fall, I got this idea to do a video for this exhibit that we're in right now, interviewing a tintype photographer and videotaping him doing the process of photography, tintype photography. We made all the arrangements. We spent a whole afternoon with Bob Shimon, the guy in the video back here. And to watch Thomas work behind a camera with a variety of cameras is to watch a master, really. It was like a choreographed thing. I mean, he's just a natural. He knows what to do to make the subject, feel at ease, to draw them out, to get all the right angles and stuff like that. So what we have is a really beautiful product for our exhibit and for our website. But I think the thing that I really appreciate, Thomas, is your enthusiasm. You just love this stuff, and it's obvious that you love it. And I think that shows in the work too. And it's a pleasure to work with somebody who loves doing what they're doing. So thank you.
I'd like to express my recognition for the dedication and the hard work of Becky Harrington. When I came here a year and a half ago as a new dean, Becky helped me see through all the issues and all the concern so I could quickly get on board. Becky accomplishes a great deal of work, and I really appreciate all the things that she does for the college and of course for me too.
Hi, this is LaJoyce, and I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to the advocate team and the support staff in the Student Success Center for the outstanding work that we were able to do in implementing our pilot program to enhance relationships with our students. This past summer, we took on the challenge of trying to figure out ways that we could bring our limited contact students and to meet on a more regular basis with us. And we incorporated new walk-in hours, which we were able to enhance walk-ins 40% and decrease our no-shows by 35%. And Amy, Byron, Nazanin, and Ray, you guys did an outstanding job with just taking the bull by the horns and working so diligently to make it all happen. And all the hard work and the dedication and commitment that you guys poured into this past summer to make sure that students were going to be able to connect with an advocate in a timely manner, to connect with an advocate on their schedule when it fits their needs. It was just outstanding how we were able to do that, and so outstanding how you guys pulled together as a team and made it happen. So I know I've said it to you before, but I wanted to say it to you again, and I'll probably continue to say it to you over and over. I appreciate you all so much. You do such outstanding work with your students. You do an outstanding job connecting with the staff here in the department as well as institutionally. So I am so proud to have you all be a part of this team and to be a part of a team where I get to work with you. So thank you for all the work that you do and all the work that you are excited to do and all the things that we're going to do that will come out of our impact planning that we worked on so hard this past summer. So again, I appreciate you guys for all that hard work, and it's paying off. So outstanding kudos to you all.
Tom Sutton is the instructional manager for the Wind Turbine Technician Academy here at MTech, and I'm really happy to be able to offer some recognition for the really extraordinary accomplishments that he's been able to achieve since he started with us. In 2009, we didn't have a Wind Turbine Technician Academy, and Tom was the first staff that we brought on board. And today it's been just about 3 years, and we're about to graduate our 5th class, and we have a 95% placement rate among the students that are working for the largest companies in wind, Vestas, GE, Nordex, and really all over the world. It's been an extraordinary journey, and Tom started this with a really strong engineering and mechanical background, but no specific experience in wind. And it's through his dedication and efforts to learn and to translate his skills into this field and really to become a national leader in training of wind turbine technicians. He's brought so much recognition to the program, and it's really his personal attitude and accomplishments. Tom has really helped the Wind Turbine Technician Academy become a national leader in training wind turbine technicians. And he's been called to testify in Washington. He's headed to San Francisco next week to address the Sandia National Labs and their research efforts in maintaining wind turbines, along with his really extraordinary teaching abilities and instructional abilities. We had a student come back to visit us from a previous academy, and he was addressing the class, and he explained to them that when they graduate they're going to suffer from post-traumatic Tom syndrome because they'll miss him, and the standards that he sets are high, but they're what's necessary for success in this field. And he's made himself available to every graduate of this program if they have a problem or a question that they run into. He's really built relationships with every person that's graduated from this program. Tom's a very extraordinary instructor. He's an incredible program developer, and he is just the reason that the Wind Turbine Technician Academy is the success that it is, and we're very proud to have him on staff.
Hi, we're talking about marketing and the coordination between KVCC's marketing department and the Kalamazoo Valley Museum. And over the last year and a half, we've seen a lot of changes in the look and the brand for the museum.
And it's been a blast working with you, Bill, and all the team here at the museum. And our efforts this past year included the complete redesign of the KVM website. And that's why we're so thankful to have Mike and Steve here with us today, who are such an important part of that. And they worked hand in hand with all members of the marketing team, and you can see the group, many of them here, showing off some of the pieces that we've worked on together to help raise awareness and the profile of the museum. We like to say that it's been a great cross-functional team effort, and it's been a lot of fun.
You're here.
I want to say thank you to the support staff because Kathy, Robin Robinson, Robin Schieber, Lori Dykstra, Marcia, and everyone else, the supports, the work studies, and everyone who worked together to support that pilot program really made a difference because the advocates cannot do what they do without the support of all of you. So thank you so much for being patient with us, finding ways with us to make things work better. I appreciate you. I know that the advocate team appreciate you, and thank you for being so patient and loving what you do so that our jobs could be that much more easy for us to connect with our students. And I just want to say a special thank you to Jeremy Miner, who is one of our new advocates here. And Jeremy, I am so pleased to have you be a part of this team. You have been an extraordinary asset to this team. You have come aboard, you have jumped right in, you have found your place in this team, and we are excited to have you here. I hear nothing but positive things from the unit as well as from your peers in the department, how wonderful you are, how great a job you're doing, and I've been nothing but pleased to have you be a part of this team. Thank you for all that you bring to this team. Thank you for coming aboard and finding your place in this team. Thank you for all of the suggestions that you've made for presentations, orientation, for the outstanding work that you've done with the ABC Academy. You have been extraordinary. And to Monica, who is one of the newest advocate on the team, thank you so much for your input in our meetings that you give, for sharing your ideas, and for your willingness to jump in and be a part of this team. I am so pleased and so grateful to have such awesome people work with me to make the Advocate Program what it is and to make the Advocate Program a success. You all are the best, and I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I appreciate all the work that you do from the bottom of my heart. I can't say that enough. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Love you.
I just want to take a moment to thank all the folks in facilities for the tremendous effort in the past 6 months. You know, it makes me proud to be part of this team because of the great things that have gone on. You know, we've done the Astra upgrade, which was a huge project, which took a lot of work, and we struggled with because the software program didn't come out with that was bug-free, and you know, the folks that worked on it, everybody, was a great team effort, and of course we conquered that problem, and we keep all the scheduling and events moving, and that's been huge. Our energy reduction efforts, which have been a great team effort, multiple people on the team, and we've seen some good savings for the college and overall less waste of energy, which is just a huge thing. Our custodial efforts, moving things around, taking care of the building, keeping it clean, keeping it neat, and helping everybody with all the moves, that's just been terrific. Our grounds efforts, taking care of the inside the commons, the plantings and so forth, and also taking care of the outside of the building, all the snow removal efforts, the cleanup efforts, just terrific. Our folks in facilities just do a bang-up job of keeping the place intact and comfortable, doing the quiet behind-the-scenes work when we have roof leaks and plumbing leaks and all these other things, addressing them very quickly and professionally. That's greatly appreciated. And finally, I want to thank our materials handling folks. They've done a terrific job of improving the quality, the overall quality of the sortation of the mail and the delivery of the mail. And I appreciate everyone's efforts. We've got a great team here in facilities, and I'm very proud of what you've done, and I thank you for what you've done.
I'd like to give recognition to the Student Success Center team, particularly for some significant efforts that I see, and I've kind of broken it out in categories. So first of all, I want to recognize the entire unit for their tireless efforts in accommodating our continuous response to change, trying to make efforts to reach out to students through things like the quick questions, Student Express, Success Express, and our open house, and the Academic Skills Expo. So many different events and activities. As you know, there's too many to mention, but you're always willing to work as a team, and I can't tell you how much that's appreciated. A couple significant things that I want to shout out to some people, and forgive me, I'm going to look at my notes here. Our brainstorming efforts, our groups, Chris Stroven, Lasanda, Pam Siegfried, LaJoyce, Colleen, and everybody else that's participated on those kinds of teams, because you have a passion for students and wanting to do things that are significant. I appreciate that. Those significant and exemplary efforts to adjust to change and respond, Benita Bates, Jerry Jacobs, I appreciate you. Innovation and creation, John Chapman, you take the star for that with the C360. Collaboration and event planning, Ken Barr Jr., you're always willing to support those efforts. The advocates always stepping up to the plate. Diane Finch, your team, of course. Customer service, always trying to work on the best service, Kathy Colella, Diane Vandenberg, and Denise Lindsley. And all of the rest of you behind the scenes working with students, your dedication, Melissa Ferris, Lois Baldwin, Colleen Olson, again, I know that sometimes those team members that aren't always out in the front lines, we know what you're doing behind the scenes, and it makes a big difference. Thank you, and I'm very appreciative, lots of gratitude, and you all rock.
It gives me great pride that I have this opportunity to recognize publicly 11 outstanding individuals. 11 individuals that come together as a team. And it's this coming together as a team that enables this group to crank out large amounts of work. This team includes Brenda Vanderoost, Linda Schaefer, Stacy Hoffman, Martha McKay, Kate Mahoney, Ruth Baker, Cheryl Cape, Joy Era, Alicia Cedarberg, Sue Newington, and Betty Leonard. Hats off to you. You are a competent and dedicated group who truly care about our customers and extend yourselves to the extent possible to meet the needs of students and parents while cognizant of the many rules and regulations that govern our business. In the past 6 months, you have been exceptionally challenged with 2 major changes in our financial aid delivery. As we all know, the financial aid business is extremely busy during the months leading up to and including the startup periods for each semester. This is evidenced by applications are up, recipients are up, verifications are up, Joy, loan volume is up, Alicia, dollars dispersed are up, Title IV dropped are up, R2T4 calculations are up, appeals are up, and as we all know, the users and abusers activity is up. But this past 6 months has been exceptionally challenging in lieu of the 2 major changes to our delivery system. These changes have ramped the demands on you, all of you, to overload proportions. I'm very proud of you for the endurance demonstrated and the calm displayed during this very challenging time. Good job, well done. It is a privilege to be a co-worker. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Paula Metzner, and Megan Bertzloff is one of our employees here at the museum, and she's our design assistant, and she was instrumental in giving us the look of this wonderful Civil War exhibit. It's done with artifacts from our collection, and she selected everything that goes in here, all the colors, the fabrics, all the historic frames that went on all the pictures, and she's really a top-notch designer, and we're so lucky to have her. Thanks, Megan, for all your hard work.
I want to take this opportunity to thank Karen Visser, our Alumni Plus coordinator that has been in charge for the most part of all of the efforts of the new alumni program that we have at KVCC, which in such a short period of time has been extremely successful, and thanks in part, mostly in part, to Karen and Karen working with our marketing department so closely. It's been a great program. We're seeing a lot of benefits from it right now, and it wouldn't have been possible without Karen's determination and grit. You know, Karen is working part-time, used to be a full-time employee with us. She's working part-time, but she's putting in full-time effort in making this program an extremely successful one. So just want to recognize Karen and thank Karen very much for all her efforts, and look forward to continued success with the Alumni Plus program.
First, I'd like to say thanks to everybody that works at KVCC for being so wonderful. I would like to give special kudos to Sue Visser in Accounts Receivable for doing such a wonderful job this year with learning how to invoice people via electronic means and saving postage and all kinds of hassles with printing and reprinting paper documents. Another person in our department who has done an exceptional job this year is Amy Murray. She's our Hire One specialist, and she has done a fantastic job working with students, explaining to them what Hire One is all about and the choices that they have to make, whether they're going to ACH or if they're going to open up a new checking account, what that means to them. We also have had some huge changes in our department this year. Carolyn Alford managed to go from paper time documents to electronic web time entry. And a huge change and wonderful help to us without having to keep all the paperwork. The process is just a little bit longer, but no more paper. So our department's been paper-free now for 1 whole year. I would also, I'd love to take this opportunity to congratulate Mamta, who is our brand new addition to our department, and she has brought Commerce Manager online, which allows departments to make online payments and allows students to register for non-credit activities online. That's been a huge help in our department.
I'd like to give recognition certainly to Mark Gates with our facilities department at KVCC, and here for the museum facilities, and Mark included, do wonderful things for us. Mark last winter took it upon himself to have the carpets cleaned in our traveling exhibits area at a time when there was no exhibits, and it wasn't a request, and he just saw the need and took care of it. So we appreciate that, and we appreciate everything that facilities does for us.
Hi, I wanted to really thank the Learning Center for this year. We've done a lot of great workshops and events and projects. In particular, I want to thank the specialists. That would be Janice Fulford, Lisa Cronkite-Marks, Stella Lambert for putting together a great academic skills expo this year, and the tutor trainings that we've done. And of course, thank Joyce Eager for keeping us all on budget for that, and all the tutors for the great work that they do every day.
Our Student Service Center and Admissions, Registration, and Records team have handled over 150,000 contacts in the past 6 months. Through recruitment and admissions, they're often the first impression anyone has of our college, and we couldn't ask for a better group of people to represent us. We're lucky to have a talented staff who is invested in making a positive difference in our students' lives. They're required to be familiar with all aspects of the college in order to help students every step of the way, including that final walk across the stage at commencement. Our staff also collaborates in some capacity with all departments on campus, and they try to have a good relationship with everyone. It's a goal that's easy to achieve with the great people we have working at Kalamazoo Valley.
Hi, Amy and Louise. I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for the hard work that you guys have been pouring into connecting with international students. I know one of our goals for the impact planning was to make sure that we were able to enhance relationship and communities for international students, and we struggled in the beginning on figuring out how to do that, and you guys jumped in there, surveyed the students to find out what the needs were and how we could best do that, and you were able to connect with those students like nothing I've ever seen before. So I just want to say thank you for increasing the number of students that we are connecting with internationally. International students, we have increased our numbers. We meet with 30% of the population of international students on the campus. Kudos to you guys for the work that you've done with enhancing those relationships, building those communities, and developing the soccer club. And I know that you guys have 60 students that's showing up on a regular basis that's so excited about the soccer club. They're being socially engaged and connected to the community of this college, which is one of our goals as advocates, to make sure that students are feeling comfortable here. So thank you for your hard work, and thank you for helping to make the advocate team a success, and thank you for helping us reach our goal in connecting with international students.
So I'm here to talk about recognition, which is something that I could talk about for a very long time, because I believe that every person is valuable and that each person has a part to play in helping our students become successful. Mother Teresa said, "You can do what I cannot do. I can do what you cannot do, but together we can do great things." So I want to first start out by recognizing Dr. John Chapman. Dr. John Chapman has brought a wealth of knowledge and experience to our career department. He worked for 30 years at the Van Buren Tech Center in Career Development Services. And John has created the C360. And the C360 is a career assessment tool that links all three of our career assessments together. so a student can see on paper as a visual their top interests, personality, and strengths. I also have to recognize my wonderful team as they provided much insight and direction into this assessment tool. So Jenny, Karen, Joyce, Chris, Janae, Lois, and Kathleen, thank you. Jenny Busey, I would like to recognize you as you were able to get your Global Career Development Facilitator credential. That is an accomplishment, and I know that you worked very hard at this, but not only did you work very hard, you provided a lot of wisdom in our online discussions as well as our face-to-face meetings. I would also like to thank our marketing department for all their help with the Kalamazoo Career Fair. They provided a wonderful website, marketing materials, videos, press releases, and a whole lot more. All I can say is we are very, very fortunate to have such a talented team. So thank you, marketing department. And I would also like to thank my wonderful bosses, Diane and Laura, for all of their support and guidance with the Student Success Center. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you.
I am Steve Doherty, Executive Director with the Kalamazoo Valley Community College Foundation. And as Director of the Foundation, we had some challenges over the last few years, and it was my belief that we could overcome some of these challenges by doing some things a little bit differently. And it was at that time that I had an opportunity to sit down with our new marketing department to discuss some of the challenges that we've had and how we could overcome these challenges. And together, I think that we hurdled those things and had a wonderful, wonderful annual campaign to date. And that continues to improve. And I know that it's because of some of the new things that we did this year to make this program an extremely successful one.
It's been really a lot of fun working with you, Steve, and members of your marketing team, along with our pals in IT, really did the double step, as we've been talking about, to help create awareness for the foundation and donations to the annual fund. Well, it was a great initiative. Thanks for inviting us to be a part of it, and we look forward to what the future will bring.
Well, thanks for having me, and thanks for making this annual fund such a great success this year. And I know it's because of everything that everyone here has done, and it's just been great. Look forward to new projects that we can work on together.
All right, 18. Athletics and the pursuit of good health is an important part of the lives of many of our students. That's why when Athletic Director Russ Panico started talking with the marketing team about enhancing the image of athletics on campus, we were so excited to participate. Athletics can be a major student recruitment tool.
Hi, my name is Russ Panico. I'm the Director of Athletics and Student Relations at Kalamazoo Valley Community College. And for the Recognition Rocks endeavor here at the college, I wanted to recognize my administrative assistant foremost. Her name is Carrie Jeske. We're both still fairly new to our positions here at the college. So I wanted to recognize Carrie foremost because she stepped into a position, we both stepped into positions where our predecessors had been for several years and had retired, and they were big shoes to fill. And Carrie has taken the ball and run with it, and has a lot of initiative and drive, and she has kind of wrapped her arms around all the administrative responsibilities that go with the job. I really appreciate everything that she's done, and I look forward to all the things she will do for the department. And I'd also like to recognize the coaching staff. We have half of our coaching staff is senior, and they've been around for a while. We have a couple of new coaches, but all have been very supportive in this transition year in the athletic department, and it's for the most part been fairly smooth sailing. And then finally, I'd also like to recognize our marketing team here at the college. We've really gone out of our way to make some initiatives to change the image of the athletic department and throw around some new ideas. We've And so the marketing department has been very integral in helping us do that. Local newspapers and radio and television are more aware of KVCC athletics, and we're sort of on their radar again. Other than reporting scores, for a long time we really weren't sort of a priority for local media, but I think now with the help of marketing and some of the contacts that Linda Depta has really helped out with that endeavor. Also, our web-based team has really made some great enhancements to our athletics webpage, and I can tell you anytime we have some updates that need to occur on the webpage, it's a quick email to Renee. Most of the time, sometimes Mike Thompson, but shoot an email to Renee, and she has the web page up to date pretty quickly. So we're a team here at KVCC, and we're a team here at in the athletic department, and it's really exciting to be a part of this program, and I'm looking forward to many great things in the future. Thank you.